welcome back to an episode of 12-Inch Freak Fanatic. Today we're going to open up the Spider-Man upgraded suit version from Far From Home. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not a huge Spider-Man fan. I just wanted to get a Spider-Man figure to add to my Avengers collection. So I'm sorry for you hardcore Spider-Man fans. I'm not going to be referencing too much of the movie material. But let's open this up and see what Hot Toys did for us here. All right, so this, like I said, this is the upgraded suit version. There's so many out there. It's like almost as bad as the Iron Mans. I get confused, and I did get confused with getting this figure because I wanted a Spider-Man to add to my Avengers collection, but I didn't want it to look too basic. But the last version I got was the one that has the black light set up so that it glows with that certain pattern, the mark something or other that Iron Man made for him, and it was too intense, a little too wild for me. So looking at the different versions, this one seemed to be a little bit more moderate, but still looking pretty cool. So you've got the window to take a look at what's inside there. And yeah, like I said, I'm not a huge Spider-Man fan. I think every time I hear him talk, I cringe a little bit because he's kind of whiny. Not as annoying as Deadpool though, with all of his witty sarcasm. That gets old for a 2-hour-long movie. I can only handle small doses of that. But yeah, his Spider-Man's raspy voice is just almost as bad. All right, there's a lot to this figure, so it comes with quite a bit. I got a whole accessory pack here. Let's look at the figure itself first. All right. A few things to clean up here. Well, okay. So this figure is just outstanding. I mean, this is one of those reminders of why Hot Toys is still on top, despite the fact that they come out with way too many variations of the same figure lately. The quality on this is just remarkable. You can see the contrast in texture between the red and the dark blue materials. The stitching on the logo here, I mean, just flawless. A really, really nice figure. Definitely going to be hanging on to this one. So wow, they even got the detailing on the bottom here, on the bottom of the shoe. Yeah, wow. So the flexibility here is great. Now, I've seen with figures like this, some of my Avengers have this, sort of skin type material that they use, and if you leave it in an exaggerated pose, and then you try to, like, for instance, bending the knee like this and having it posed like this for several months or years on end, and then you move it back this way, that material is not going to flex back as easily, and you're going to have a crease or a bump that you might not want there. So be careful in posing these things, of course. But I like that the head sculpt is also, it's got the same material as the bodysuit. It's got it on top. They didn't just sculpt the material and paint it. This is on top of the head sculpt itself. So that's fantastic. Let's see what else we got going on here. All right, Peter Parker head sculpt. Very good likeness. Wow. Good job, Hot Toys. It's got some gloss to the eyes, makes it a little bit more realistic. The hair is fine. The little drone that was in the film. have another version of this that I bought separately, and it does illuminate. So this one doesn't look like it does. You got the Spider-Man base. Very nice here as well. Spared no expense. There's a sheen or gloss to some aspect of the logo there, so that's nice. Hot Toys tends to do that with their bases lately. And you've got various versions of webbing that you can use to pose him with. I love how some people, they have it displayed upside down or hanging off the side of a Dettol shelf glass. Hats off to you for posing your figures like that. I love that. All right, so you've got different versions of the eyes based on him squinting or having his eyes closed or wide open. You've got the Tony Stark glasses. You've got a cell phone. No detailing on the back, like a camera lens or something, nothing like that. And then the face of it is just a sticker. Let's try to open this without spilling everything out. Yeah, pretty basic. Essentially just a black piece of rectangular plastic with the sticker on it to show the screen. And then you have a separate mask. Nice touch. I wish my Deadpool figure came like this with the head sculpt and then the mask. I had to buy both of those separately. And then you've got various sets of hands. Spider-Man, of course, needs a lot of options for posing. And some people get tired of looking at him the same way on their shelf, and they gotta, every once in a while, readjust him. And that's fine. All right. So you've got the, I guess you would call them wings that attach to his outfit. And I think I saw how they attach. Yeah, it looks like there's these latches. Huh. I'm not even going to begin to try to understand how that works. But I'll review the instructions, of course. Anyways, so lots of hand options. I love the new figure smell on this, too. Oh, man. All right, so let's get him in a nice pose, and then I'll give you my final thoughts and a score. All right, so I read the instructions, and I figured out that this is so cool. So these just attach magnetically. There's magnets built into underneath the suit along this line here, and the panels just snap right in there. It's beautiful. Amazing figure. Like, if you watch my past videos, I don't do this often, but I'm giving this figure a 10 out of 10. It doesn't fall short anywhere. I can't find anything wrong. You know I'm a complainer. So good job, Hot Toys. And I'm very confident that I made the right choice in which Spider-Man to get. And it's going to look great next to the rest of the Avengers. See you guys next time.